I think AI demos are broken. Every AI builder seems to choose between three bad options. Ask users for API keys, give away free credits and make them wait. Expose your own API keys and get abused. I ran into exactly this problem while building CreatorLens. If you're not familiar with this project, you can check my previous video. Analyzing Danko's 100 videos take me over 5 minutes. And I realized nobody wants to wait 5 minutes before they even know if your product is useful. I think I need a fourth option. I want users to experience the dashboard immediately without paying anything, without waiting, and without touching my API keys. So I split the product into two modes, demo mode and live mode. For demo mode, Danko's analysis is preloaded. No API calls, no waiting, no credits consumed. Users can explore the entire dashboard instantly. In live mode, any other creator, users bring their own API keys. That way, I don't pay for their analysis, and users still get access to the full product. What's interesting about this project is that I almost never left Codex. I use Neon and Vercel plugins directly inside Codex. So the workflow looks like this. First, I use Neon plugin to create a Postgres database. Then I ask Codex to generate the schema and see Danko's data. After that, I connected the app to Neon and implemented two modes, demo mode for Danko and live mode for everyone else. In this mode, users have to bring their own key. Finally, I use the Vercel plugin to deploy everything. So the entire workflow looks like this. Everything happened inside Codex, but of course, things didn't go perfectly. I ran into a security boundary problem. I want people to experience the demo instantly, but I don't want strangers spending my sub-API and DeepSeek credits. So I need a security boundary. First, I told Codex what never to do. In Agents Markdown, I explicitly wrote, never upload my local keys to production. That sounds obvious, right? But when an AI agent can deploy things for you, I think guardrails matter. Second, I turned expensive API results into seed data. I only analyzed Danko once. Then I converted the results into circle files. And I used Codex to generate a small installer script that loads the circle files into Neon. So the source of truth is actually the Git repository, not the database. The whole process looks like this. Finally, it's about root separation. I split the backend into two paths. I use Next.js root handlers as a security boundary. Danko goes to Neon, everyone else goes through an API key check. Without user keys, the root simply returns 401. After setting all this up inside Codex, I want to have a final check, but validating the deployment wasn't great. I had two modes to verify. Danko should never send API requests. Other creators should ask for API keys and then call the APIs normally. Codex can perfectly preview the app and validate the basic features, but inspecting network requests is awkward. Clicking Inspect opened a separate browser window, so debugging the UI and checking network traffic felt disconnected. Unlike Chrome DevTools, I couldn't dock the inspector beside the page, so I had to open the deployed URL in Chrome to validate the network requests. But let's do it. As you can see, opening Danko's dashboard doesn't send any API requests at all. Everything comes directly from the preloaded data in Neon. Now let's try another creator, like Ali Abda. The app asks for API keys first. After I provide the keys, it switches to live analysis. And if we look at the network panel, we can see the request being sent. We can also inspect the responses and verify that the analysis is generated in real time. So after rebuilding this, for me, the hard part wasn't calling APIs. It wasn't using Codex, Neon, or Vercel. It was designing the security boundary. Because users don't care about your architecture. They care about seeing value immediately. And I think that's what AI coding should really help us build. Anyway, that's it for today. I'm Magenta. If you enjoy this kind of real-world AI building and the problems behind it, consider subscribing. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.